Okay, it's there, it's there.
Okay. Phew.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. Sorry, everybody.
That's never happened before.
No. So, hello, everybody. Anyone who's there.
Oh, sorry, Barbie. Yes, it was on Facebook.
Yeah.
You're on IG, yeah. On Facebook, it was all going a bit crazy.
Facebook was having. Oh, it went a bit live and then it
Instagram's here. So Barbie's here.
Oh, hi, Barbie.
Joe is here.
Oh, you.
Lots of people are here on Instagram.
Oh, hello, everybody.
They were probably all waiting for us on Facebook.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So we're back on Facebook as well now. So if you want to find it easier. Thank you for joining us, and sorry about the little mix-up. We did rush in, as I was saying a few seconds ago when we were just on Instagram, that we had a trouser making class the last 2 days, and there's loads of stuff to do on trouser making, as I'm sure you can imagine. So, hi Helen, thank you for joining us. So yeah, we suddenly realised it was 5 o'clock, and to rush around.
Hello, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
Bernice is here on Instagram. Her
Hi,
first
Bernice.
time to our lives.
Oh, hi Bernice, thank you for joining us.
So in case you wonder, Bernice, we are live on Facebook as well. So if you can't see the comments we're replying to,
Yeah,
that's
it's
why.
on both, but it's been a bit of a crazy been a crazy day today. So anyway, the trousers was today, but it was really great. Everyone went home with their trousers. Weren't quite finished, but they all fitted, which was the main thing. So Margaret, you're back from France. I saw a picture of you today, Margaret. On a group of ladies went to Mad Jack's in Sheer today, and if you look on Mid Her Sews, there's a nice picture of them all having lunch together. Did you have a good time? Did you do some shopping? Barbara popped in here on the way back to buy some organza. Told us she may have bought a couple of things. So we had a lovely time.
Hello, Jackie.
So, hi, Jackie. Hi, Jilly.
A bit of a panic. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Julie was settled in with wine and nibbles, and we weren't there.
I know. Sorry. Yeah, we're here now. Sally and Jilly had a nice lunch with Sally today, sorting out their trip up to Carlisle, which was good. So yeah, we were just
craziness, but we're here now. We're here now.
Yeah. Anyway, so what else have we been doing? We did, as I said, we had a body double just after I saw you last, and then we started the Couture jacket sew along, which has been great. We've had 3 days of Couture sewing. We're doing a lovely job, all cut out, trace tacking, all that. So I had a lovely time working with our Linton. And also the pea coat sew along is going very well. Margaret said she was back very late last night and she may have bought some black and silver fabric for the cruise. Yay! Yes, we are sorted, Justine. We made it.
Oh, hi Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Mary's joining us from America, and we also have Barbie says it's 10:30 a.m.
Oh, nice. Well, it's
So
all
she in
dark
Boise,
here.
so she's having a coffee.
Barbie, I loved your dress you made this week. It was so nice. Really nice dress. Really pretty. Yeah, so we did. So we had the pea coat sew along, make Atelier pea coat coming along nicely. Got the sleeves in now, just working on the lining. And then last weekend we did sewing with Marfi Patterns, the Italian pattern company. Lovely dresses made last weekend with Marfi. Marfi, I think I've said before, the patterns that come from Italy, and they have no seam allowances and no instructions, so it's a bit of a puzzle sometimes to work out. You just have to print a picture off the website and work it out. So it's good fun. That's a good fun one. And then we did Know Your Fabrics on Monday afternoon, so just talking about different fabrics and looking at lots of different fabrics, and I give out samples and show samples of garments made in different fabrics as well, which is always good, so you can see what they look like made up. And then losing my voice, I knew this was going to happen. The last 2 days of making trousers, so 6 lovely ladies making trousers, which has been fantastic. Next week, busy week again next week. We've got zips on Monday, and then we've got sewing schools on Tuesday, and then a half-term sewing school, 3 days when people can make exactly what they want. So that's going to be fun. That's always a fun class. We see lots of different garments made. I will try and take some pictures this time. Maybe get Amy to take some pictures.
I'll be here.
Because lots of different things get made on sewing schools. It's always really good. So yeah, busy week next week. I think next week is fully booked. I know I didn't get a chance to look at what's the following week, so no idea what's going on the week after that.
We're so organised.
Yes, we're so organised. Hi Catherine, how are you? You had a day off today, didn't you as well, Catherine, and went to Mad Jack's. I saw that. Hope you had a great time, did a bit of shopping.
Oh, a whole school trip.
It was a whole school trip, yeah, there was lots of people. So what have you all been up to? I've been keeping an eye on you all on Mid Her Sews. Maggie posted another picture from her holiday of her Miri jumpsuit, which looked very nice, Maggie. And she made a V-neck and also slightly narrowed the legs, and it looked fantastic, really fantastic. The Miri jumpsuit is it's made by Paper Cut Patterns, and it just got a wrap, sort of ties around at the front. It's really nice. Sally Scott did a great review of the Agnes Pyjamas, so if you're interested in doing those, Sally posted a review of what she found when she made them. They're a nice simple pyjama with grown-on sleeves, and she made them in double gauze. So if you're looking for a sort of slouchy pair of pyjamas, they're quite nice to make. It's an alternative to the...
Talking of double gauze, Victoria has got that double gauze bias binding.
Ooh.
And she gave me a little sample, actually, I forgot to show you.
Oh.
It's really good.
Does it stay together enough for a glass lining? Because I was worried they would try and come apart.
No, it looks pretty sturdy, but it's lovely and soft, just like double gauze. She's got 4 or 5 colours.
Necklines.
Really nice for necklines.
That's Blousey Square Fabrics, by the way.
Oh, sorry, did I say Victoria?
Victoria's our friend who owns Blousey Square Fabrics. Great excitement here this week because we have a rail of Blousey Square Fabrics here in the sewing room. Some sort of pieces that you can buy. So there was, and you brought that in on Thursday. Great excitement, wasn't it?
It was great excitement.
Yes, and you can, every time someone goes out the sewing room, you can hear them rattling through the coat hangers, having a look. So that was good fun.
Margaret said you're freezing.
Oh, don't know. Is anyone else having problems with me freezing? Sure, it's not me just talking too fast.
You are talking quite
I
fast.
know. I need to slow down.
The bonus of that rail of fabrics is I work at Bloomsbury every Wednesday.
Yes. So more fabrics will be
There'll
coming
be more
in.
coming
Every Wednesday. There'll be refreshing on the rail of fabrics in Bloomsbury.
Wondered if you could recommend somewhere to get a good quality skirt lining.
Blousey Square, I would say Brim Silk, which is a Cute Pro lining. It's breathable, anti-static and beautiful quality. Brim Silk is a type of Cute Pro lining, so you can get other Cute Pros, but Brim Silk is a nice weight. It's spelled BREMSILK, and the best range of colours are Blousey Square Fabrics. There's McCulloch and Wallis do it as well, but Blousey Square and Chichester also
got the widest range,
yeah.
widest colour range in the country,
Yeah.
apparently.
There we go, Julie. I hope that helps.
It's, I think off the top of my head, it's £12 a metre.
Yeah, about £12 a metre.
Something like that.
Hi, Joe. We're a bit juddery today.
Hi, Jean.
Hi, Jean. Jean was at Mad Jack's today as well. What a lovely day today.
Gosh,
Mad
loads
Jack's.
of them went.
Yeah, loads of people at Mad Jack's today. Good. I'm glad you had a lovely time. I want to see what you all bought. You have to post pictures on the Mid-House Sewers page of what you all bought. So Sally did a review of that. Suzanne's been over from Guernsey the last week, which has been lovely. But before she left, she made lots of summer clothes for her granddaughters who are going off on holiday. So she actually made summer clothes for her granddaughters. You're welcome, Julie. And then Susan Castle put a picture up of her finished corset from the workshop. Oh, Catherine says it's a great trip to Mad Jack's today. It's nice to have a trip out, isn't it, actually, just with lots of nice sewing friends. I'm glad you had a good time. I've never been to Mad Jack's.
Where is it?
Sheer.
What's that?
So it's Sheer, it's sort of Guildford way, I think, over that sort of way.
Huh.
It's actually, Mad Jack's is really, I think they make clothes there, but they sell off a lot of the fabrics that they've used for on bolts. So it's always really good quality fabric.
Yeah, Debbie on Instagram is saying, what's Mad Jack's?
Yeah, sorry, it's a shop in Sheer, and it's really, I think they make clothes, but they sell off all their ends of rolls of fabric, so you can always get a good bargain there at Mad Jack's. Oh, Judy's saying brilliant range at Bloomsbury, but she thinks she's going to challenge Victoria. I'm looking for bright sunshine orange. Sunshine orange in
a lining, Julie?
In Brim Silk. There is an
orange. We do have an orange.
There is an orange, isn't there?
Yeah, and she's always willing to get extra colours in because we only have about half of what you can have.
Yeah.
And we have the largest amount. But so I'm sure she's always happy to increase the range.
Yes.
If there's a bright orange, she can show you the shade
challenge.
card.
You can always go down and challenge Victoria and Amy down at Bloomsbury Square.
We like getting a shade card out. This week she got in a very beautiful silk satin for Suzanne, which we've now discovered comes in lots of colours.
Beautiful
Got
satin.
2 colours of that in stock now, but there'll be more.
Yeah, we're using that to line couture jackets. Beautiful, really lovely. What else has been seeing? Tanya came on the Makes Atelier wrap dress workshop a few weeks ago and has since made 2 more. So she posted a picture of all 3 of her dresses.
I saw, they look great.
They look really good, Tanya. Really fantastic. It's a great dress, that wrap dress. That's what I put it on today, actually. This is the Makes Atelier wrap dress. This is my original one I made, but I still wear it. It's such a good dress. And Jo put a picture up of her Copy It, Make It dress. Made a lovely summer dress that... You're right,
I'm just choking on nothing.
on your water.
Choking on nothing.
So do a workshop called Copy It, Make It, where you can bring along a garment and I show you how to copy it without taking it apart. And Jo brought along a really pretty dress with a lovely detail on the bottom, and she put pictures up of the dress on Mid Her Sewers and the dress that she copied as well. So yeah, it's been very busy. And then there's
yes, Victoria has just researched some unusual silk for a friend and came up trumps.
Oh, there you go. She's very good. She likes a challenge.
She is good at that.
Yeah, it's nice. If you're doing, you can use Brem silk again with the Linton. It works very well.
Brown silk's good.
So silk crepe de chine, silk satin, any of those sort of things work well. Very sad news about Mrs. Walker at Linton this week, wasn't there? Mrs. Walker's the lovely chairwoman of Linton Tweeds, and she passed away this week. So we were very sad. She was very kind to us. We took a group up in 2019, didn't we, Ames? And she gave a wonderful, inspirational talk, and then showed us around the mill as well. And very sadly, she passed away this week. So send our condolences to everybody at Linton, because it must be she'll be greatly missed. She will be. She was wonderful.
Actually, the hotel phoned me yesterday to let me know.
Oh, did they?
If I didn't already know.
Yeah, the hotel we're going to. Yeah,
in Carlisle.
Yeah. So it's very sad news. Must be really difficult for them actually, because she's a big character. She's part of it all. But we're still, we love Linton fabrics, as you know. So we're still working with our Linton and thinking of Mrs. Walker. I have put some new workshops on the website this week. I was very busy at the weekend putting lots of new workshops up, including a Linton skirt actually. So we've been making the jacket, and I thought it'd be nice to make a skirt to go with it. And we did one type of couture skirt last year, and I thought it'd be nice this year to do a skirt with a quilted lining. So we put quilted linings in the jackets. You can see my black jacket, can you?
Just about.
Oh, this one.
See both.
Yeah. So these jackets have the linings is a silk crepe de chine, which is quilted to the fabric, which gives it a nice body. And we're going to make a skirt using Linton tweed and quilt the lining, so that'll feel really lovely. It just feels so nice, doesn't it, when you quilt a lining to a Linton. So I think that's in October. And I've also put up a workshop to make this lovely Claire Shaper jacket as well, which is one of I don't know if you can see that. Do you want to take it? You can see it. It's got some lovely details on it. It's got a nice stand-up collar, and this is not actually a pocket. It's just a pocket, it's a flap, which is really interesting. So I can work. I know.
That's almost as bad as a button without a buttonhole.
I know. It's very strange. I couldn't quite work it out. I was doing
Claire Shaper.
Somebody was making this, making a toile of this in the workshop. That's lovely. We have to do a workshop of it. And then we went, oh, that's just a flap. There's no pocket under there. I mean, it's a very sleek jacket. You might not want a pocket there, really.
But you could put one in if you wanted, couldn't you?
Oh, it's not. Yes, I don't
feel
know.
like we need pockets.
I need to make a toile of it. Although I never use pockets in jackets like that because it's very flat.
Oh yeah, I do. But then I wear my jackets open.
Yes, this one's Anyway, it's a really lovely jacket. So we're doing this as a workshop, and we'll be doing. I think we're probably going to use the speed tailoring techniques that I use when we do a blazer about this this time of year. When we're doing this one, July I think it is. So I thought we'd do speed tailoring using fusibles. So I'll show you how to do fusibles. Speed tailoring doesn't mean that you'll make a jacket in a day, but it's a bit quicker than traditional tailoring, which is all done by hand. What else have I done?
Barbie says, I happen to know the original designs that the pattern is based off also does not have a real pocket.
No, I think it's too sleek a jacket, isn't it, Barbie? So I think it's beautiful. Have you made this one, Barbie? Because I think it's beautiful. We've made a toile of it, it's so we're going to do it as a workshop. I've also put up the Tessuti Eva dress, which is a lovely summer dress with panels, a nice sort of floaty dress. And for the autumn, a quilted coat. The quilted coats have been very fashionable this year, haven't they? And I thought it'd be great to do a quilted coat. And I've been looking around for a good pattern for one for ages. And Vicky Sews, who are a really forward-thinking Russian pattern company, have brought out a couple of quilted coats, and they have one called the Villanelle coat, which I think looks great. Anyway, so we thought we'd do a quilted coat in the autumn. I keep thinking, well, it's been so cold recently, could we do the quilted coat?
Barbie said she got to see them with Claire Shafer. She supervised the making.
Oh, did she? Oh, brilliant. That's fantastic. It's a brilliant jacket. I love it. I'm looking forward to making that one. So, was it, I was going to ask what the original that it was based on, was it what designer was it, Barbie? Was it?
We're probably not allowed to know.
I know, so I'm just thinking.
That's why. Otherwise, Barbie would have
messaged me.
Barbie would have already told us.
Barbie messaged me that. I'd be interested. Well, a lot of Claire Schaefer's dresses are based on Chanel.
It looks a bit Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yes, there is an Alexander McQueen.
Ah, thank you, Barbie. There we go. I might put that with based on Alexander McQueen. That's lovely, really nice. I think it'd be nice made in a sort of a wool suiting or a wool silk mix, so it's like almost like a tuxedo jacket.
Are you making this before we go to New York?
I'd like to, because the workshop's in July when we get back.
Yeah.
So that plan would be to make it before we go.
Yes. Barbie said the original's black with beautiful gold work embroidery.
Oh, lovely. I might have to look that up. Actually, I'll look that up and see.
I am excited about the Vicky So's quilted jacket also though.
Yeah, the quilted
She's
coat.
got like 3 different quilted jacket quilted coats even.
Yeah, but I've put the Villanelle one up, but if anyone wants to make the other one, which is really very oversized with a big collar, we could do that one as well. And they're done with 4 or 6 ounce wadding, so they're quite puffy and lovely.
Barbie said they had a student make it with a wool double crepe, which was beautiful.
Oh, lovely. Did you do it on your tailoring class that you did at Palm Springs recently, Barbie? Sorry, just having a personal, private conversation with Barbie here. Because I think it'd be lovely. Yeah, really nice. I'm just interested because I think it's a lovely jacket for ages. And then, yeah, so we're going to do that. Is anyone, I just realised it's frozen on Facebook, or is that just my laptop?
I don't know, no one's commenting.
There are 18 people watching it, so that's fine. Let me know if there's any problems on... Ooh. Okay, I just refreshed it. If anyone's having problems with us on Facebook, do let us know. Because we had problems going live on Facebook today, didn't we? So I hope there's nothing wrong with...
I mean, from my end, it looks like there's nothing wrong, but nobody is saying anything. Oh no,
there,
it's
Julie's
fine.
done.
They're just being quiet, they're listening to me.
They're just listening to me going on and on as usual. What else have I put up? I put a few other skirts up. Some of the basic workshops have gone up again. New dates for Copy It, Make It. Thank you, Justine. Thank you, Jackie.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Today is funny. I feel like it's a write-off.
It is.
It's a write-off day.
It is a bit of a write-off day, isn't it? Also, I have put a couple of new sew-alongs on as well. There is a couple of patterns that I spotted on Closet Core patterns for jumpsuits, which are quite summery ones, sort of strappy ones as well. And the patterns are only available at the moment as PDFs. But I have put all the links on, so if you're interested in doing the Amy jumpsuit, which is a strappy one that just sort of very flares. So you can wear it very wide leg, but you could wear it with a belt, which I thought was quite nice. Oh, Helen says it keeps freezing, but Mary says it's all good in New Jersey.
Well, that's good. As long as we've reached the other side of the pond, we're happy.
Hi, Helen. I'm so sorry you're still feeling not good and you can't make it to the... Helen was saying that she's still feeling not good at all and she can't come to the next month's afternoon school and she's worried about coming to the retreat.
No, Helen, no.
Oh, I really hope you can make it, Helen. I hope you feel better. It must be awful for you. I can't imagine the pain you're in. Helen's broken her shoulder. Margaret's saying it's freezing again.
Gosh.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with Facebook. We did have trouble going live today, so maybe there's an issue with Facebook today. Sorry, everybody. So we like to have a chat, as you know. What else will I talk about there? The sew-alongs. And I will put up some more sew-alongs. Anyone who has suggestions for sew-alongs, they will be probably ones, because these ones take us up to when we go off to New York, I think, in July. So anyone's got any other ideas for sew-alongs, so ones we do on Zoom, do let me know, and I'll put them on my list of sew-alongs. We'd like to do a sew-along on a Thursday night. People seem to quite enjoy it. But I might have to have a little break in the summer. I normally have a break from evening classes in the summer as well, so we'll start back again in September. Unless I see something really nice that I want to make, and then we'll do. So what else have I got to tell you? There are lots of sales on at the moment. I didn't have a chance because we were as I'm teaching trousers today. I didn't have a time to write down all the things that I've spotted recently as special deals. There's been loads of good deals up. Although Bryony did give us a link to Ellie and Mac's Valentine's sale. They do children's patterns, PDF patterns for children, and they are reduced from £7.50 to £1.50. So if you make lots of children's clothes, They might be worth a look. I think Sally was saying she's made some of their patterns before as well.
I didn't see any sales, but I did see Fold Line's interesting email today.
I saw
they are now stocking the Makes Atelier magazine.
Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. I saw an email come in, but I didn't see what the exciting news was.
Yeah, that's the exciting news. They're stocking the Makes Atelier magazine.
That is. They don't do their patterns, though, do they? They don't do their patterns, just the magazine. There was a great newsletter from the Makes Atelier today with some ideas for different versions of the Big Easy top and colour blocking the Big Easy top. So it was cream and then royal blue. I thought it looked fantastic, and it looked like the selvage was used on the hem as well. So it's very nice. Very nice. So I'm a bit low on news today, just because I didn't have time to run around and get it. So I am sorry.
Have you watched the Project Runway
final?
I was
going to just say Project Runway final was this week. Has anyone watched Project Runway final?
I watched it.
Yeah, you
caught
up. You caught up.
I stayed up till 1 in the morning to catch up.
Because we kept trying to talk about it, and Amy kept saying stop.
Yeah, no, I've watched it.
I think the right person won, don't you?
I do definitely think the right person won.
I think she was wonderful, really, really good, and it was so nice. I thought at the end because. Oh, can we talk about it? I'm sure we can talk about it. People will have to watch it.
I did also quite like, I can't remember her name, the Mexican woman.
Yes,
I loved her. I loved her final show. I thought it was great. I actually loved all of them.
Yeah.
I thought they were all really good.
I couldn't have called it, actually. They were all so good, weren't they?
But no, the right person won.
And also, Christian saved her earlier on in the series, didn't he?
Siriano save.
Siriano save, yeah. Yes, anybody else watch that? I think there's going to be a new series of Making the Cut with Tan France and Gigi Hadid coming soon.
That's not Making the Cut.
Is it? Was that what's that one then? The
Making the Cut is the one with
Heidi
Klum.
Next in Fashion. Yeah. Next in Fashion. Sorry, that one.
It was it was Alexa Chung before, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly. So it's Gigi Hadid this time. So yeah, Next in Fashion. I think they're just filming it now, so that'll be good. We'll let you know.
I was thinking that the other day. I hope they bring that back.
So when we hear more news, we'll let you know about that one. That's coming up. So yeah, that's all my news. Anyone else got any news? Have you seen any good sales? Any good fabric sales? Sherwood keeps sending me emails. Sherwood have got constant sales. They've got a remnant sale at the moment. So lots of good things going on there. I have been also watching Carlos Vogue Patterns from New York, and he puts up. You always get advance news of Vogue patterns if you follow Carlos Vogue Patterns, because he reviews them and shows you the toiles and the original garments that were used for the patterns on his Instagram feed. The only frustrating thing is that we don't get the patterns until a couple of months later. So
just in God sale at Mad Jack.
Oh, good
sale at Mad Jack.
Oh, good.
God sale.
I want to see your piles of fabric. Pictures on Mid-Herseurs of your stash buying today, then. Yeah, so have a look if you like to know what's coming up. There's lovely. He was showing pictures of some lovely vintage patterns today. So there were some really good ones recently. So if you want to know what's coming up, that's the way I first saw this one actually before we had it over here. We're a little bit behind. We seem to be it's about a season behind, isn't it, Ames? We seem to be with the Vogue patterns.
Yeah.
We get them a little bit behind. Justin's going to post the pictures on Mid-Herseurs. Excellent. So I haven't really got a demo for you today either, I'm afraid. Really, apart because I'm
this
so
is
sorry.
The
this
funniest
is a bit of a
live.
honestly.
I've got a great demo. I put a lot of effort into my demo, and I had to go to the dentist today.
Yes, I know.
So you
I can mean it. Well, what I was going to do, which I might be able to show you, is you'll have seen on Jo's dress, her copy and make it dress. She had a lovely trim on the bottom, and she had this tool, which is called a slash cutter. So it's for doing chenille cutter. It's like a little rotary blade, and I thought that was great, so I've ordered them in, and I haven't had time to play with it.
Anna's saying, where can you get the children's
It's
patterns?
called Ellie and Mac. So it's ELLIE and Mac, MAC, and they have a Valentine's sale of their children's PDF patterns, and a few of the ladies have used their patterns and said how good they are. So I haven't had time to play with this.
Oh God.
I need a piece of fabric. I'm going to play with it live on my live. So is that helpful, Anna? It's Ellie and Mac for the children's patterns.
What sort of fabric?
Calico will probably work.
Scuba?
No, not scuba.
Linen?
Yeah, that might work. That's wool, I think.
Oh.
Actually. But that will probably work. Let me try it. Let me try it.
Do you want me to come in?
No, because I haven't had time to play with it properly. But basically, it's got a little rotary blade here, so you can slip the big guide underneath and cut. But you really need to stitch. There we go. You really need to stitch channels so that you can. It's like a chenille cutter, but chenille cutters.
But wait, between two pieces of fabric. Is that what do you mean?
Well, basically, what you would do to get that trim that Jo did. She had a bias piece of fabric. I'm going to do this because it was really good. So she had the bottom of her skirt and she cut a bias piece and sewed it onto her fabric. I'm just going to sew a couple of channels on, so I did leave the machine here just for that.
We might need to come in for this because
Okay,
I feel like we can't
you
see.
can come in. We can't see. Let me show you how this works because it was such a good technique, and I thought maybe we could play about with it to make a trim for Linton as well. There we go. Jo saying she's going to make a chenille puff.
Oops.
Because you can do it with denim and everything, can't you, Jo? We just thought it was such a good little tool. Because I always thought chenille cutters had a row of blades, so you had to do a specific gap between your fabric.
Oh, the tripod's all wonky. I'm just failing at life as well today. It's not just you.
Failing at life.
Not just you. Jo's saying yes, maybe do 3 layers.
3 layers for denim. Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? Because you cut between the layers. So you have your main fabric and then you put another layer on top. And Jo did bias because you were going to do it as a trim and didn't want it to fray. So what we did then, I thought it was so clever because we were going to do it with scissors once we'd worked out how the dress was made. And then Jo turned up with this chenille cutter. This is great. Such a good tool.
Is your sewing machine plugged in?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was using it
Just
last
checking.
night. So I'm
That would
just going
be.
to sew a couple of rows. And I'm going to make the stitch bigger because sometimes you want to take some of the rows out as well. Last minute, everybody, so
I think you're doing very well.
bear with me that I haven't had time to play. I really wanted to play with it when I got them in so we could make trim with them. And I was thinking if that's there, because you could do one there. Bobbin had run out then. There we go. So you can sew your fabric together in rows. Ignore that bit of thread there. And then you put your slash cutter. So can you see that now that you're closer up? It's got a little blade there, and this is like a guard underneath, which you can put underneath between the layers.
Oh, it's not going to cut this fabric now, is it?
Oh, we cut it a minute ago. Maybe I blunted the blade. No, I didn't. It was fine. There we go. Once I get it going, it's always the bit at the beginning that's hard because you've got to get through. There we go. But because you've got that guide there pushing ahead, it's going to make it nice and straight. It's going from that way because I've sewn right the way to the end. Oh, I need to do a little snip at the start because I haven't sewn right to the end of the channel. There we go, that's better. And then I can go all the way along. There we go. So it makes a really nice little trim. This is actually a wool that I'm cutting through here.
Sorry, I didn't give you the most easier fabrics to use, did I?
There we go. And then you can, but then it sort of frays a little bit. So you'll see if you look at Jo's dress on the Mid-Her Sewers. So you can put layers on and cut between them, and then you get a nice little trim. And I was thinking we could play about with Linton with that. I would need to play with it a bit more. But it won't fray more than that because it's cut on the bias. So then you do several layers of that with cotton. It looks really nice on the bottom of a dress. So that's the slash cutter. I will try and play with it a bit more because I think it's a really good little tool. It's good fun, isn't it?
Does look fun.
Yeah. Let's do some more. No, I don't want to anymore. So there you go. That's a new gadget that's on the website. So that was but I didn't have time to do a proper demo for you. I feel really bad now because I wanted to play with that some more. I had to snip it first to get it started because my fabric's so soft. But once you've got it going, you can go.
She says.
You can. This is really thick wool that you've given me to do this.
It looked like linen when I picked it up.
Yeah. And then you can get a nice edge, nice frilly edge. There we go. So originally we thought we were going to, when we were doing this, when Jo was doing this, we thought we were going to have to cut all these strips and gather them up because also Jo gathered her bias onto the fabric, gathered it all up and then sewed it on. I'm thinking we'd have to cut strips, gather them up and fray them and all sorts of things, but that made it so much easier. So there we go. That's the new tool. It's from Clover. It's £13. It's called a slash cutter. That's my demo.
Oh.
Yeah, so. Oh. Hi Claire, how are you? Oh, she's just got back from the Jack's trip as well. Well, you haven't missed much today because I was so unprepared today, Claire, that I haven't done much at all apart from talk about a couple of new workshops and show my new toy, which I haven't had time to play with.
Oh my lord, I'm so sorry.
Goodness me.
I think we just need to delete today. Delete today, start again tomorrow.
Next week. Yeah, Jo, I remember you gathered your strips first, didn't you? And that's why you got a nice bit more texture on it. But it was better because remember when we first looked at it and thought I'm going to have to cut all those individual strips and gather them and put them on. So it's a great tool, good find, Jo. I think it's brilliant, and we now have them on the website. There's a little guard that comes with it as well, so that'll stop you cutting yourself. And I'm going to research that more and see what else we can do with that. I think it's really good fun. Is that another blade thing? Oh, it's got a little short. It's got a version. It's got a shorter version of this as well, which you can put on. I'm going to play with it some more. So there we go. Oh, Claire said the M25 was a big car park. I'm glad you got home. Right. Yeah, you did a lot of lines, didn't you, Jo? Because Jo did some lines and then she cut through them and then she put you took some of the lines out, didn't you? So you had bigger strips. Oh, Catherine says it's always lovely to see us on a Friday. Yeah, sorry about my not so much fun demo today, but it's a good fun tool that I want to play with, and when I play with it a bit more I will do a better demo of it because I think it's really good, really good. And Amy's going to come in now.
Oh lordy,
what?
I'm just struggling with my top.
Thank you, Catherine.
Having top issues.
I was looking at the Linton fabric this week. They've got some lovely new fabrics as well.
I also forgot to bring my normal chair in, so I might.
Oh, you want a low chair?
Don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Jo's saying, isn't it? I love it, Jo. I think it's a really great tool. I'm really happy that you found that, Jo. It's got lots of tips on using it on the back. If I just had time to read it. Oh, look, there's a leaflet inside here as well.
Hello, everybody. Can you move over a little bit, please?
Yes. I'm not going to read my leaflet now.
No.
More tips for the slash cutter. Ah. Jimmy says lots of it.
It reminds us of our good old rookie days.
Yes. I was sending somebody, I was doing a Zoom one-to-one with somebody last week, and we were talking about working with silk, and I said, oh, I did a live where I demoed working with silk. I sent you the link to it. It was one of the ones we did at home.
Oh.
With the curtain behind us during the first lot of lives we did. So yes, that was the time ago.
Oh, that's a shame, Margaret.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Margaret. You'll be able to catch up later. Then I can't read what that says here. I didn't make it bigger. Oh, that's why I can't read it. I didn't make it bigger, did I? I normally put it up to about 150%.
That is so funny. It's getting funnier. It's getting funnier.
Oh, look, now I can read what everyone's saying.
Oh, you can read. You might need to come up because I can't adjust this chair.
Come on. Better.
I think that's better.
You know what happened? We started off really well today. Amy and I went to the gym together today.
We did. We were at the gym at 8 o'clock this morning.
And it's all sort of got a bit
It's
down.
spiralled out of control. Spiraled. Sorry if I've got a funny. I had to go and have a dentist thing today, so I'm still a bit numb.
That was emergency, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
emergency appointment. I had to go all the way home and come all the way back.
So yeah, it's been one of those days.
Yes, but we're here.
Yes, it's good. It's always good to catch up with you on a Friday. It's always good.
This is mad tonight. I know.
I know. Sorry, Jackie. We haven't even been drinking.
We can now, though.
Yeah, we can, can't we?
Well, actually, before I even make the cocktail, I was telling you about this.
Oh, yes.
This, I have to tell you, ladies, because I feel like you're all going to appreciate this. It is a new thing I found. I don't know how long it's been out, but I feel like it's just come out because I didn't know about it. So I saw it on Dragon's Den, not this particular brand, but on Dragon's Den a few weeks ago, there were some guys that were trying to sell their brand of hard seltzer. And so I kind of liked the sound of it and just decided to order some on Sainsbury's.
Jackie's saying don't apologise.
Okay. And hard seltzer is basically alcoholic water. I'm not even joking.
Ridiculous.
I'm not even joking. So what it is when gin and vodkas and everything, all alcohols are made, they are made with a base spirit, alcoholic spirit, just plain spirit, and then they add all the botanicals and what's it to them. So this is just that base spirit that's been distilled and added to sparkling water with a bit of flavouring. And it's only 90 calories per tin, and it just tastes like sparkling water.
That's amazing.
And they are actually delicious. It's I had this brand White Claw. They do 4 different flavours. The lime one just tastes like a lime soda.
I'll take it home.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not going to drink it now because I need to drive home.
Yeah, so that's a different one, Topo something.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, there's 3, 4, 5 brands. Delicious, and I thought you ladies would appreciate it because it's
gluten-free.
Gluten-free, 4.5% alcohol, so, you know, pretty alcoholic, and only 95 calories.
Cocktail with it, won't you?
Yeah, but I don't know what I'd add to it because it's got quite a lot of alcohol in there already. But yeah, I really enjoyed my Saturday drinking these. And I felt like I was hydrating myself because I was just drinking water. And you can't taste the alcohol at all because it's just...
Is it like fizzy vodka?
Yeah, but not because it doesn't taste like vodka. Because vodka has a little bit of a flavour.
Yeah,
This has no flavour. The alcohol, triple distilled spirit. Well, there you go. So that's my new find. I just had to share with you guys.
I'm just taking this one home.
Okay. You can have that one too if you like.
Oh, thank you.
I've got some at home.
I've got a lot to do this weekend.
Oh well. I have no idea why we would appreciate this.
No idea.
I thought of you lot first when I discovered it. I tested them out for you. But I'm going to do a Valentine's themed cocktail.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't get organised and do a Valentine's
I know. I said to
demo.
Mum, "Are you going to do a Valentine's themed demo?" I'm doing. No.
Well, I would have done if I
I
had
could have
time.
tried to cut some hearts out with your thing.
Yes, I could.
Yeah. So we are having a very sexy martini. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's called the very sexy
very
martini.
Sexy, not just sexy.
No, very.
sexy.
Galentine's, exactly, Joe. Galentine's. So this can be to be shared with your loved one or just whilst crying alone at home. Whichever end of the
say that.
I didn't. Whichever end of the spectrum you are. Or just with your gals.
Yes.
Anytime, really. It doesn't have to be a Valentine's drink, but I thought it was appropriate for a Valentine's drink.
You've gone all out with garnish.
I've gone all out. I've gone all out. My garnishes.
Oh, she's just putting me to shame.
My demo. I take these lives seriously.
That's so harsh.
Sorry.
I did ask you to do some prep for me today.
I'm sorry, I'm going to the dentist. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Okay,
so, first of all, per person, you need some fresh mint, 5 mint leaves, so I have 10, and 3 raspberries per person, so I have 6. And then, this is where I wasn't as prepared because I've lost my sugar syrup somewhere.
Yeah, where, is it not one of the boxes in the kitchen?
I don't know, I can't find it. I need to, it might be lost in my house move. Anyway, so I've just made a little sugar syrup. It's this colour because I use brown sugar, but it doesn't matter. And also, because I didn't have time to properly make a sugar syrup, I'm going to put some sugar cubes in there also.
Oh.
So sugar syrup per person, 25 mils or a single shot. So I need a double. And then
nice that caramelly look.
Yeah. And then we're going to muddle. So you need a muddle stick or a rolling pin or end of a, if you've got one of these bar spoons, you can use the end of that. And you're going to just break up the fruit, squeeze out the lines, mix it all with the sugar. If you're using sugar cubes, then obviously try and dissolve those.
You say limes, didn't mean limes, did you?
Did I say limes?
Yeah, you meant mint, didn't you? Mint.
I meant mint.
Yeah.
It's because the next ingredient is
there
limes.
limes in there?
There is going to be limes. So once you've muddled your raspberries and your mint and your sugar, and for those of you that haven't seen my cocktails before, muddle is just the techie word for squash. Squash and twist. So that's the muddling bit. Then we want lime juice, freshly squeezed lime juice, 25 mils or a single shot per person.
Jo knows a lot about cocktails, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She knew that straight away that it was Galentine's.
Yeah.
Well
no,
done, Jo.
Galentine's is the
She
word
said-
for when you're going having Valentine's with your girlfriends.
Oh, Galentine's.
Yeah. And then we're going to use a citrus vodka. You can use normal vodka, but it's going to be better with a citrus vodka. My preferred is Absolute Citron. And that's a double shot per person. Okay. And then, ice. And give that a good old shake.
Oh.
Careful of my silver shirt as I do that.
You're in that shirt a while, have you? It's really pretty.
It is, but I need to sort the facing out.
Yeah, it
because
just keeps rolling and
rolling. Give it a really good shake. And then, because of all those raspberry bits, we don't really want those floating around in our drink. So we're going to do a double strain. So that's your hawthorn strainer and a sieve. And strain that into your glass. And you might get a few little bits of fruit, but that doesn't matter. And mint and stuff, but you don't want loads. Very pretty colour.
It's a bit frothy as well, isn't it?
A bit frothy. So once you've strained that mixture out, then comes the exciting part. Because this excitement is getting better. Okay. Nice and frothy and pink. Okay, and then you top it with a pink rosé champagne, which I couldn't get today.
Oh,
They were sold out, so I had to get rosé prosecco.
oh, that'd be nice though.
But it'll still be nice if I can open it
Without breaking your nails.
without breaking my brand new nails. I only had done today. There's no foil thingy.
Oh, no, pull that one.
That's right, okay. Gosh, even this is tricky. Top it with some
I'm
pink
going to stand
champagne.
back knowing how today's gone.
Yeah, champagne will be better if you're using sugar syrup because it'll be sharper. This will be fine in ours because prosecco's a bit sweeter and ours won't have quite enough sugar. So you're then going to just top the glass.
To remind people what the sugar syrup is that you it's Gauze, isn't it?
Gauze. I use Gauze by Monin.
Oh, look.
And it all goes frothy and pink. Okay.
Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh.
No, we're good. And then we've got Garnish. So there are two types of garnish you could go for. Sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I was excited about Valentine's. So you can use the top of a mint sprig and stick it through a raspberry and then that can like rest on the
that's really
side.
cute.
Or you can get a little strawberry and cut it into a heart. And you could do both. Make sure you cut a little cut in the end.
Oh, look, that's so cute.
It is funnier that your demo was not that great. There we go, stick that on there and take your little heart and put that on there.
Oh, that's very cute.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, your raspberries now fall off. Okay.
Things
A very sexy martini indeed.
Oh, cheers everybody. It's really great.
Tastes good too.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice.
Could drink those all night.
Yes, absolutely. That's a lovely. That's definitely one to try, ladies. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Especially with the garnishes.
Especially with the
They are
garnishes.
essential.
They are essential. Especially the little strawberries cut into hearts.
I hope you've done loads of those for Chris tonight. You would turn up with
You would not
a
appreciate
whole
it.
plate full of strawberry hearts.
Yeah, look what I did. Cute.
Lovely, thank you.
I want to drink those all weekend now. They're going to help with my toothache.
We're going to London tomorrow, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
We're actually having a trip tomorrow. We're going to see the Titanic exhibition in London tomorrow, so that'll be good. Day out.
It was the fabric you were given, Claire. It was a setup.
It was a setup. Thank you, Joe. It was a setup.
I did it on purpose. Sabotaged you.
Yes, I'm going to do a little demo of the slash cutter with better fabric at some point. Oh, well, I hope you all have a lovely weekend and Valentine's Day on Monday. I have 3 classes on Monday, so...
Oh. Well, your admirers won't know where to find you.
No. I'm working on Monday. So, yes, we're going to London tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a nice weekend. Not teaching this weekend, so we've actually got a couple of days not teaching. And then back next week.
Did Amy make her top? I did make my top.
Mm.
This is
Fibre Mood.
by Fibre Mood, and I think it's called the Wally Blouse from memory. And this is a sandwash silk from Mood in New York. Yeah, it's got nice.
Really lovely.
It's a wrap around little sort of. It's quite cropped, so it's fine with high-waisted trousers. But if I made it again, I'd make it a bit longer.
Yeah.
And I need to sort the facing out because the facing wants to roll. So I didn't want to do top stitching, but I think I'm going to have to. It's just
I might still roll. I might work another thing out for it.
yeah. Anyway, yes, I did. Thank
It's
you.
very pretty, isn't it? Catherine?
Thank you,
Lovely
Catherine.
silk. Very nice silk. What does nose have? Oh.
Aww.
Thanks, Mary. Thank you, Mary. It was a bit more organised normally, a bit more professional normally.
Yeah. I don't know what happened today.
No,
Anyway.
crazy today. But thank you for joining us and sticking with us anyway. It's been lovely.
I think we are actually back in 2 weeks again.
Are we?
I
Okay,
think so.
good.
Yeah. We're on a roll at the moment.
Okay, I'll be more organised next time and I'll do a good demo.
It's fine because you've had much better demos when all I've had is a gin and tonic. So I think it's okay. I needed to redeem myself after some very shoddy cocktails.
They're always good. They always taste good to me. I'm going to sit here and drink this one now for the rest of the evening.
Okay. Have a good week, everybody.
Yes, thank
Lovely
you very
to
much
see
for
you.
joining us. Sorry about the hiccup at the start and basically the hiccups all the way through. Anyway, we'll get better again. I think we from our slightly chaotic beginnings of lives and things, we thought we'd got better.
Oh, we have some comments. Barbie says those have been quite popular here in the States. I like to drink them at barbecues. I'm guessing that means the hard seltzers. Good when you're drinking all day. And then Debbie says, lol, I only found you guys this week on YouTube. I have to say sewing and cocktail making is a fab combination.
Thank you very much, Debbie. There's normally a bit more sewing.
There is.
Thank you, Claire. You have a good weekend. Oh, Barbara got home. Oh, it was lovely to see you, Barbara, when you were away. Barbara, you didn't see Barbara, did you? She popped in.
Oh, no, I was in the office.
Organza.
I was in the office.
Lovely to see you, Barbara. I'm glad you got home all right. Have a great weekend doing some couture sewing with your silk organza on your jacket. Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to go and lie down in a dark room now. See you all in a couple of weeks. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.